on A.J. Terrell. He'll make you pay if you throw his way too often. It's the Falcons and the Saints on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that is a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting. Right? We got a couple of teams that flip their hand off and see their running backs do it on the ground.
It's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend. We're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense. If you want to score points, it mostly comes through the air. So for these two kind of throwback offenses that rely so heavily on the running backs, for anybody that loves old-school power football, I think we're in for a treat.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Davis now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
One thing that was pretty evident when we had a chance to talk to him, Mike, is this guy, he just wasn't satisfied with his individual performance. They came away with the win, and that was great. But one area that seems to continue to hold him back is that he's predetermining where he goes with the ball. Not only did it lead to the 2 interceptions, but it leads to some missed opportunities as the play unfolds. He could have had more touchdown output if he would have just gotten off that first read and found the open man. He got away with it last week. He doesn't want to make a habit of trying to get away with it every week. He needs to clean that up, especially if he wants to come away with a win here today. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
2nd and a yard. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Mooney in motion. Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. Only to about the 39. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They're going to go play action with Penix. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
On 3rd down, Penix. That's caught, Ray McLeod. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call they feel great about. We're going to see what it looks like.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And He'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
On first down, it's Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Pitts is the man in motion. On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. On the give, it's Robinson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. From the gun, here is Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. But that big-time throw, they got a shot now with first and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Penix now off the bootleg. This one caught at the 4. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. And their quarterback is the all-time leading passer for the Raiders, Derek Carr, the veteran.
Going back and looking at last week's tape, just a little too up and down for my liking. It's hard to win consistently in the NFL, Mike, with your quarterback having good plays, good weeks, bad weeks. You want to just level all of that out. Maybe you lose some of the highs, but you prevent some of the lows. And when he was good, he was really good. But when he was bad, those are the back-breaking plays that really are hard to overcome if you want to win consistently in this league.
Carr going to look to throw right away. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Second down, Carr. Brought in by Chris Olave. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Saints first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Carr working out of the gun. Got his man at the 6. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Saints.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it back. And this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They send him right out of the slot. On play action, Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
We see this week in and week out, Mike, these running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll throw. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll try the right side this time, and he'll take this forward for about 5. Olave is the motion man. Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Carr. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
The Saints now going to try a field goal here. That one is good. And the Saints will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. We'll go play action now with Penix. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. This one complete to Washington. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
He's got a receiver wide open, left side. but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's the tight end, Pitts. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this night.
He is in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Here's Coop for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Falcons are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
They'll go play action with Carr. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
That's caught by Walker. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Now a run on 1st down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Carr. That's right side and brought in by Williams. A gain of 17 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
On 1st and 10, Carr. This one is caught by Moreau. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He's got a man. It's Walker. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Back is Carr. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
That drive should have stalled, but UCE moving my defenders out the way.
He knocks it through. The Saints move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray McLeod on the return. And he's brought the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down. From the gun, it's Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, here is Penix. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. That's caught left side by Pitts. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and
I believe the referee. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. Man in motion here is Washington. Penix going to throw again. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. Quick throw, taken in. So a good chunk of yardage there, but still well short of the 1st down. 4th down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. This one from 49. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons will tie this game up here late in the 1st half.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense going to take over just before the half. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. Going down the center of the field. Open man. And it's taken in. He's still on his feet. And he will go all the way. A.T. Perry. Touchdown, Saints.
XDDDDD.
Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. So we hit halftime with the visiting Saints in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Terry McLaurin, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Check on the Patriots. And it was the visiting Carolina Panthers who were victorious in that one. Jonathan Brooks, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and Derek Carr set to take over once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. First down throw for Carr. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Still going. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Carr now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
He is 2 for... And the...
This is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll get, and no
zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On second down, here's Penix. And unable to connect there.
Defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And here's Bijan. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu from the secondary on the stop. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
On the give, this is Algier. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. He'll go again here with Algier. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, it's Penix. That's complete to McLeod. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's pinned. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun. It's Carr. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example. The way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way. Live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Carr. This one complete downfield to Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
With that much time, you just can't ask your secondary to hold up. The defensive front has to do a better job. First, keep the quarterback in the pocket. Don't let him extend the play outside of it. And then secondly, you got to get that ball out of his hand, because when you let him hold it for that long, big plays are going to come.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Carr working out of the gun. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
To say football is a game of inches may be an understatement after that last play. I mean, he gets there just a little bit quicker. He can get 2 hands on it and reel it in. And instead of just forcing the incomplete, he could have had himself a pick.
Here's a third down and 4. Carr. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds past the 40-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
First and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. It's the most valuable real estate in football. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run. And he's going to be taken down.
Look how everybody moves in sync on this play, Mike. You have the linemen hitting their pull blocks, the guys on the outside working one-on-one. They clear just enough room to let him hit it, and next thing you know, picks up the first down.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. Pitts is the man in motion. Looking to throw, it's Penix. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Mooney in motion. Now Penix to throw on second down. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. That's going to be caught, and that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over once again. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. The left side into the hands of Olave. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
2nd down, Carr. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down. The tight end Moreau is in motion. Right back to Olave. He's got it again.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
In motion comes Walker. Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. Pass is caught by Olave. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
On 1st and 10, Carr. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. And the defense has it. And So much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get about 5. Slot man in motion right. They'll run here. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
That drive should have stalled, but UCE moving my defenders out the way. XDDDDD.
And bring up 3rd down. incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this
Kyle Pitts was open but ran into the O-line.
To give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one is caught by Moreau. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Here comes 2nd down. Now, Carr. Throw right side to Olave. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Carr now to throw on first down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.